What's up, everybody? My name is Brent Gamer. Well, as you can see, I changed my name. Now it's nicodskelly. Nico for Nico Robin, D for the Will of D, and Skelly, Skeleton Brooke. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple name. I want to run with it, see how it works. I like it. And yeah, by the way, news. Got my braces off after 5 years. How's it look? I think I still look goofy as hell. But yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't cut my hair. I just have it in a bun. Yep. But today, since One Piece is on break until next week, I'm here with this manga video. Now, overall, in the past, since whenever I started reading manga, I have spent total plus. This is plus Texas tax, sales tax. Okay. In total, I have spent $1,071.66, and that's not counting my light novels either. That's just pure manga. So I spent over $1,000 on manga in the past year or so. So, yeah, that's why the thumbnail says that. But anyways, let's just go. This is not a review. This is me just listing off my manga. And if you don't pick these up, fine, that's cool. You just have to search the name. Anyways, now some of these authors have troubling backgrounds, but I'm going to say, you know what? I'm not reading it for the author. I'm reading it for the storyline. Okay, I'm gonna get a drink of a bang because I am tired. So yeah, I'm not doing it for the author. I'm doing it for the story alone. Okay. So first of all, I picked this up a few weeks ago. It's called "Love Me for Who I Am." Okay. Can you see it? Yep, there it is. It's about, I don't know how to pronounce their name, Magamo, I think how you pronounce the main protagonist, and it goes through a story about them trying to figure out their sexuality and stuff like that, and they came out as non-binary. So it's a good story. It has non-binary people, lesbian people, pan people, trans people. So it's about the LGBTQI plus community, which is very interesting and taught me a little bit more. Okay, it's fiction obviously, but it has its problems. But it taught me a lot more about non-binary people and microaggressions and stuff like that. So it taught me how to be more precautious when it comes to pronouns, microaggressions, and stuff like that. So I highly recommend. There's only 3 volumes out right now. The 4th one's coming out in September, and there's only 5 volumes in Japan. And yeah, so yeah, it's a really good story. Go pick it up if you want. If you want to learn a little bit more about non-binary people and microaggressions and learn all that stuff, is not a dictionary or not a guide for that community. It just helps you think about how you say things and how you go about when you're talking to a non-binary person. So go check it out. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. Now, excuse me, that was gross. Oop, pardon me. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I've never had it. Fruta, Commonplace to World's Strongest. It's an isekai. There are 6 volumes out in the manga. I don't know how many volumes of the light novel, but yeah, it's pretty much just like Rising a Shield Hero, but worse. It's one of those isekais that is just trash, but I love reading trash sometimes, so that's it right there. There's 6 volumes out. I like it because it's trash. Everybody loves a trash isekai. But yeah, main protagonist, Hajime, pretty cool. What's her name again? It's been a while since I've read it, so I think it's UA. Yeah, UA. By the way, what's interesting about this, I haven't seen this before in manga, but this entire manga is from Hajime's point of view, right? But in the back there is a chapter in each novel, in each manga, each volume. There's a little chapter in the back from UA's perspective, and it's very interesting. I've never really seen that in manga before, so that's unique to this. But yeah, go rec. It's good. It's fine if you want to read some trash isekai. It's fun, It's a harem. Yeah, I only have one volume of this. I plan on picking up the 40 that there is. Berserk at the first volume. Now, I know the author passed away a few months ago. I don't think there's going to be an ending, but I heard this story is not really about the ending so much as about the journey, and Guts, that's the main protagonist. It's mainly about him and all that stuff. That's what I heard. But the first volume was really good. It kind of just jumps into it. I mean, the first panel. I'm not kidding. Well, I can't really show it, but it's Guts pretty much having coitus with a demon of sorts, and it is explicit content. There are nudity and guts, not just him, but guts and blood. But yeah, plus the art is really, really dope. I really like the art style in this. So yeah, that's what I have. The next is Konosuba, God's Blessing in This Wonderful World. Got 2 volumes of that. I watched the anime. I wanted to pick up the manga. If you don't know what Konosuba is, isekai is one of the better isekais I've seen. The isekais I really enjoy watching is Rising Shield Hero, obviously. Konosuba, it's a kind of a parody of isekai, but also taking isekai part seriously. It's weird. But yeah, go check it out. It's really funny, and it's a pseudo harem. It's not really a harem. It's just there's a lot of girls. Yep. Yeah. Go check it out if you haven't. If you don't know what it is, you're living under a rock. And this is kind of concert. It's gonna cause some controversy. All right. By the way, I have a lisp now. Shut up. Yes, I picked up the Boruto manga. Listen, hear me out. It's good. Okay. One is kind of different from the anime, obviously. It's not fillers. It's all canon stuff, so there's no filler. It gets straight to the point, and my dogs are barking again. But yeah, and plus, I plan on picking up all the volumes of this because I hear it's really, really good right now in the manga, and the time skip is about to come up here in like 15 or 14 chapters. So I'm excited, and yeah, you can hate me all you want. I like Boruto, okay? It's not better than Naruto, but it's still good. It has its own legs, and I really like it. And everybody's favorites, Attack on Titan. I have 16 volumes of this. If you don't know what Attack on Titan is, get a life, read it, watch it. It's on Netflix, Crunchyroll, Hulu, it's everywhere. Go watch it. Or pick it up, that too. I have 16 volumes. I plan on reading all of it. If you don't know what it is, just go away. Next, this one's getting an anime here pretty soon in October. It's called Komi Can't Communicate. I don't know why I looked up there. I have it right here, and I love the story. There's 14 volumes out, but I have 13 right now. The 14th just came out like a few days ago or a few weeks ago. Komi Can't Communicate. It's basically about this not antisocial, but she has extreme anxiety talking to people. And this dude, I call him Toto, because I don't know how to pronounce his name. Toto, he is a wallflower, and he just helps Komi, the girl, homegirl here, helps her navigate through high school, and her goal is to have 100 friends, and he helps towards that goal, and it's a romance slice of life. So I'm excited for the anime. Hopefully you don't fuck it up like they did Tokyo Ghoul. But anyways, yeah, go check it out if you want to get some little bit of romance and a little bit of slice of life. And there's a lot of characters in here that you can relate to. Me personally, I didn't really have a problem talking to people in high school. My personality is antisocial in general, but I didn't have trouble communicating. I'm more like Toto. I'm more of the average when I was in high school, average high schooler type guy. I was more of him than I was anything, you know. Of course, everybody's favorite harem right now is Quintessential Quintuplets. I have 13 volumes. I haven't got the 14th final volume yet, but I'm kind of sad, but excited to read it. It's out, obviously. I think go pick it up. But yeah, it's about these 5 sisters, quintessential quintuplets. All right, and the main character Futuro, he is the tutor of these 5 sisters, and each individual sister eventually falls in love with Futuro, and he has to pick one of them. You know, it's not like a normal harem. These girls are sisters. So it would be kind of weird if they all kind of had a... Yeah. I don't want to get into that because that's weird. But yeah, go check it out if you like harem, romance, and a little bit... Well, there is a lot, but not like overly like, hey, here's fan service. It's not like fucking High School DxD, but it does have some fan service. As harem, obviously, every harem has a fan service area or person, whatever. But yeah, that's why I have all 13 volumes. Not 14 yet, but yes. And A Silent Voice, I have that too. I have 4 volumes. Yes, 4 volumes or 7 volumes. If you've heard of it, you probably watched the movie first. But the thing is, it's based on a true story. But if you know the ending of the anime movie, fuck, I can't speak today. Of the movie, well, that person in real life didn't live. So yeah, this is kind of like a based on true events, not a true story based on true events. The rest is fiction. But yeah, it's a very depressing but also at the same time heartwarming story. If you haven't heard of it, it's okay. It's a movie, but first it was a manga, and I plan on picking up the rest of the volumes soon, hopefully. But yeah. Silent Voice is, oh yeah, by the way, it's about this deaf girl, and this dude bullies her in elementary school, in middle school, whatever, elementary, I think, and eventually he becomes the target for bullying, and he becomes extremely depressed, all that stuff, and they meet each other. Eventually, he's gonna say, "I'm sorry," blah blah blah, and he's gonna, off himself, and he learns sign language for her, and they eventually start talking, hanging out more, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's good. Now, the pinnacle of why I buy manga in the first place. Fly Me to the Moon. Tonikawa, Fly Me to the Moon. I've watched the anime before I bought the manga. Now, this, goldmine. Now, I don't know what happens in the future, because there's a lot of volumes, and let's say romance turn into, I saw a cover of, I forgot this girl's name. How can I forget my girl's name? What the hell? Tsukasa. She looks like a yandere. If you don't know what yandere is, look it up. But yeah, she looks like a yandere. I'm like, whoa. How did this turn into that? So I'm excited for the future. There are, in America right now, there are 6 volumes out. So go check it out. It's about 2 young people getting married and going through their turbulent life as a young married couple. There's a lot more to it, but that's the premise of it. So go check it out. It's heartwarming to see. And oh yeah, in the most recent volume, volume 6, there is reference to Luffy, Monkey D. Luffy, One Piece. I was like just reading through the pages. There's a lot of cameos from different characters from different anime and manga, right? Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, Luffy, and even fucking Spider-Man too. And there's different characters, but yeah. And it's, okay, so they went on this carnival ride. Side note, carnival thing. They went on a date, and there's this pirates themed ride, and Tsukasa even said, "Well, that's this blatant," or something along these lines. That's this blatant, plain marketing. And it was kind of like breaking the fourth wall. In the next panel, Luffy was in it while his eyes were covered, but you could tell by a scar in the hat it was Luffy. But yeah, it was really cool. I wasn't expecting that. So every time I read it, I have to look for little Easter eggs from different anime and different manga I read. But yeah, go check it out. It's funny, it's cute. Eventually, it's going to be sad. It's like everything in life. Anyways, Next. Now, listen. This one has an interesting story because... Okay, so I have 7 volumes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7. My bad. But the thing is, I ordered volume 3 online. I pre-ordered it. Didn't come in, right? So I just canceled the order. Went to the store. Picked it up. But when I got home from the store, volume 3 has delivered at my house. So I have 2 volumes of volume 3 of Don't Toy Me, Miss Nagatoro. Now, if you haven't seen it, sorry. Or if you haven't read it, you should. How do I explain it? It's about this girl and this guy is very submissive. It's hard to explain. And she starts punking with them. I think his name's Nato, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We all know him as Senpai. So she messes with him, and pretty much with his story, he was very submissive. He was bullied as a kid, whatever. But eventually, through Nagatoro, this girl, he eventually gained a lot. Now, gradually gained confidence and started being more the assertive, dominant type and protecting things, which is a nice story arc for him. Similar to her, instead of just blatantly bullying him, she starts to mess with him, like, flirting wise. And they, most recent 2 volumes, they were talking about dates and stuff. And she thought it was a date, and he was like, "Oh, this is art stuff. I'm just teaching you how to draw." But she saw it was a date, and she got mad. Yeah, it's cute, it's funny. Yeah, it's a good story. People narc on it all the time, like, "Oh, like the senpai is a sub man." I'm like, that's the story. That's when you say the senpai is a sub man, you haven't watched it, you haven't read it, because that's not his story. Anyways, yeah, go check it out. By the way, everybody should know this. The author of Don't Toy Me Miss Nagatoro is previously, I think still is, a hentai artist. If you don't know what hentai is, it's pretty much anime style adult content, if you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get flagged. But yeah. So there is some fan service in here. Just letting you know. The next one, people have been talking about it. So I bought it, and it's good. It's My Dress Up Darling. It's about this girl, and she is a cosplayer, and this other dude, he is pretty much, what are they, not Russian rest dolls, but fucking, I forget what they're called. I think here. Traditional Japanese dolls. He likes to paint them. He gets happy. He likes making them, right? But everybody knocks on him because, hey, that's a girl thing, whatever. But eventually, this girl, main girl here, she comes along and says, hey, that's pretty cool. And she's into cosplay, and he knows how to, knit and stuff because he makes costumes for these little traditional Japanese dolls. So they eventually start hanging out more, doing a lot. And there's some fan service. It is a parental... whatever. It's explicit content. There is some slight nudity and a lot of bras and stuff like that. There's some fan service, but yeah. It's funny, and eventually she falls for him. Usually it's the other way around with these type of stories, which I like to see the girl fall in love with the guy first because the guy's the protagonist and he doesn't realize it yet. And that's pretty much similar to this one as well. She falls for him. Well, they fall for each other, but she's more like, hey, she's more obvious about it. Similar to this one, he hasn't fallen for her yet, but eventually he will, and I'm excited to see it. But it's about cosplay. It's really, really good. It's really, really sweet. The art is fantastic. Yeah. And there is some funny moments as well. So, yeah. Go check it out. 18 and above, please. 18 and above. Now, this one's controversy because Living Room Matsunaga-san. It's about a 17-year-old moving with all these adults, right? And she falls head over heels with this 28-year-old digital designer, I think. His name is Matsunaga-san. But yeah, so it's kind of weird. She's 17. He's 28. It's kind of weird, but in a cute way. It's complicated. But yeah, the art style is very simplistic but very beautiful. The story is also very good. Yeah. Yep. But yeah, oh fuck. Yeah, for this one there are 4 volumes out right now. For this one there are 6 volumes out. So yeah, go check out any of these. I got 2 more. Now, I don't know if I'm going to complete this series because it's kind of boring to me. But Love Me, Love Me Not, it's fine. It just... The story's too damn simplistic. It's so goddamn predictable. It's kind of... No, it's really boring. I only got 3 volumes. I think there's like 8 or something like that. I don't know if I'm going to complete it. If you want just like a boring, basic shoujo bullshit, go check this out. There's also a movie, I think. I'm thinking about selling these. To me, the story's not that good, but if you want some basic ass shoujo stuff, this is fine. If you like this, I'm sorry, but that's how I see it. But yeah, I forgot to grab this volume. Give me 1 second. Got it. Drugstore in Another World: A Slow Life of a Cheap Pharmacist. Now, there's 2 volumes out right now in America. There is an anime. People don't like isekai. I get it, but this one is adorable. It's funny sometimes, but it's a slow life. It's a slow burn story, and I really like it. It's the most basic of isekais, but I don't know. Something about it's just charming to me. As you can tell, I mainly read like romance and isekai, and some dark fantasy stuff. That's it. Isekai, dark fantasy, and romance. Slash slice of life slash shoujo. Yeah. But yeah, altogether that was $1,071.66. But as my collection thus far, I plan on collecting a lot more. I plan on buying the entire series of One Piece, box sets, but I'm saving up for that because I'm a man of culture. What else? I plan on buying Bleach as well, the rest of Berserk, the rest of Attack on Titan, the rest of Boruto, and I'm caught up with everything else. Yeah. But yeah, that's my manga collection. Ooh, yeah, let me go to my light novels real quick. Sword Art Online Progressive. It's a light novel. It's pretty much Sword Art Online, but it goes level by level, and each novel of these is 1 level of if you haven't seen it, if you have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It goes by each floor, and it's more talking and more developing of Kirito and Osuna. Why did I say Osuna? Asuna's relationship, and it goes in more details about each level. And yeah, I like it. It's pretty much like a soft reboot for the series, which is awesome. Shikamaru story, Morning Clouds. The Shikamaru's light novel, his story. The second one for him. The next one I got is Kakashi's story. Kakashi's story. Which these 2 are canon. The ones are like this, like Morning Clouds. This one, there's a Sakura one. Itachi, a few more of Sasuke's, Naruto, and I think that's it, right? Right? Yeah. Anyways, I probably forgot something. But yeah. And no, I haven't finished any of those because I'm too focused on my manga. I've started all of them, I just haven't finished them. But yeah, that's my collection. Hopefully you enjoyed, I guess. I just want to go through it. I needed to make a video, so here we are. And yeah, hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. And yeah, comment down below. I forgot how to outro. My dog is annoying. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to pick up any of these manga, just let me know. I'll link it for Amazon down below if you want some. Go follow my Instagram, my socials, all that's down in the description. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week with a One Piece chapter commentary. So yeah, see you next time. Peace.